Hello, Dork Squad. I'm Jonathan Cormur, and you're listening to Dorktales Storytime, the podcast for kids and their pop culture-loving grown-ups. And this is one of our Anything is Possible lore stories.
It's a beautiful day for a story, adventure and glory, new friends and old ones too. It's an excellent day to get swept away in a tale, so let us regale you.
Good evening, hedgehogs and humans, boars and squirrels, and all the forest folk here in the land of Once Upon a Time. Are you ready for some festive fun? Good, because it's snow time! A Jolly Holly Holiday Special, hosted by moi, Jack Frost, your easy-freezy MC. Join me as we head off on a wintry, wonderful ice-capade to our beloved Folktale forest. Can you feel it? That chill in the air? Can you hear the jolly tunes? Can you smell the cinnamon and pine? Then that means it's snow time! Jolly Holiday is celebrated across Once Upon a Time. It's a day where we gather together, share stories about the things that fill us with gratitude and joy, and take part in many amazing festive traditions. But first, a little history lesson. Before every critter joined in on the Jolly Holiday fun, the hedgehogs of the Folktale Forest created all of our merry traditions. They were passed down from hedgehog to hedgehog until all creatures in the land started celebrating the day. But we are extra lucky. Do you know why? Because we have one of the original keepers of these beloved rituals still living right here in the forest. He's the coolest of cool, the jolliest of jolly, Reginald T. Hedgehog. In fact, right at this moment, he's getting ready for the grand feast, the big finale feast that takes place during the Jolly Holly season. Let's tune in to hear more while Reginald and his best friend Jonathan prepare for the party.
Jonathan, have you seen my gold tinsel? I have to decorate my hedgehog spines. I get special tinsel just for the occasion, and I can't seem to find it. I think it's behind the winterberry bush. Oh, marvelous. There's so much to love about Jolly Holiday. But I think the winterberry bush is one of my favorite traditions. Circle round the winterberry bush, make a wish, then shake your tush. And if you do these simple things 3, your wish will come true, that's a guarantee. Okay, what did you wish for? Redge, you can't share a wish. It's bad luck. Oh, flither flather. That's a human superstition, Jonathan. Hedgehogs always share their wishes. It's way more fun that way. All right, what did you wish for? Well, I'm so glad you asked. I wished for clear skies and shooting stars at the grand feast this evening. Excellent. I wished for extra delicious fruit pies at the grand feast this evening. A perfect wish. You're right, it is fun to share your wishes. See? Now, time to wrap the tinsel around my spines. I'll be wearing my tinsel as a fancy scarf. Ooh, remarkable improvisation, since you don't have your own hedgehog spines. What color? Red, of course. Of course, it is your favorite. How did the tinsel tradition start, Reg? I don't think I've ever asked you. Ah, yes. Well, you know how I love to have an outfit for everything. Oh, yeah. Like the time we were hanging out on the beach, and we were invited to go sailing, but you had to go home first to put on your sailor's outfit. See? You get it. I've inherited my impeccable sense of style from my hedgehog ancestors. The Folktale Forest hedgehogs love to dress for the occasion. Once, during Jolly Holly season, my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great, wow, that's a lot of greats, great-great-great-grandfather One saw tinsel on the ground next to the hovel while he was out for a walk. Now, most of us know that whoever had placed it there was about to use it to decorate their door. But my great, maybe we should just skip a few of the greats this time. Right. Anyhow, my many times great-grandfather saw a fashion opportunity, and he passed that sense of style down through all the hedgehog families. Wow. And now it's caught on with humans like me. It's true. We are trendsetters. Here, let me help you straighten out this bit of tinsel. Oh, thank you, Jonathan. We have to look our best for the grand feast. And there. You're all set. Whee! Shall we go on our stroll, then? Let's.
Ah, the tinsel! An honored hedgehog tradition for Jolly Holiday. Personally, I prefer glittery white tinsel. I wrap it right around my head like a hat. Anywho, the stroll to the grand feast is always quite the parade. Everyone is out and about with flags and ribbons and parasols. If you don't know what a parasol is, it's like a very fancy umbrella. But for this occasion, the folk decorate them to make them even fancier. And most importantly, for one Reginald T. Hedgehog, everyone in the parade is carrying baskets full of holiday snacks.
Time for the Jolly Holy Parasol Parade! Look at Granny and Little Red's parasol. Is that them on top of the parasol, made out of fabric? A picture of Little Red carrying a basket and both of them skipping arm in arm? Isn't it awesome? The most awesome! All the red ribbons hanging from the sides of the parasol are lovely. And they match Little Red's riding hood. It's perfect and festive. Oh, look! Lugo the bat has a big bow tie made from purple tinsel. Brilliant! And Shrimp the seagull, our poet laureate, yes, poet laureate Shrimp is flying with his bird buddies. They're carrying old tin cans and kites made from recycled trash. We encourage creativity and recycling on Jolly Holiday. And year-round. Do you smell that? What? It smells like apple pie. The cinnamon, the nutmeg, the golden baked crust. Oh, good nose, Reg. That's what I have in my food basket for the grand feast. Delicious. I grew up having apple pie during this time of year. There's a big apple tree in our yard that my grandparents planted for me to celebrate my birth. We call it the Jonathan Apple Tree. And when I was young, my dad and I took a picture next to it every year so we could mark how the apple tree and I had grown. That's how we get our apples for the pies. What an honor to have a tree in your name. You're living the dream, mate. I agree. Oh, look! The Branch Sisters are up in that tree. The Branch Sisters? Oh my goodness. How does my tinsel look? It looks perfect. Oh, good. I can't embarrass myself in front of the most famous band in the Folktale forest. Look at their parasols. One covered in colorful autumn leaves. One looks like a hanging willow tree. And the third one is covered in little grapevines. Everyone is definitely in the Jolly Holy spirit today. Do you like seeing all of your hedgehog traditions spread across the land? Oh, do I ever? Jolly Holiday has always been about coming together and sharing joy. I'm so happy it's become a special day for us all.
And a special day it is indeed! As we share our wishes round the winterberry bush, march in the Jolly Holly Parasol Parade, chill with old friends by the fire, break the ice with new friends, merrily meeting amazing folks for the first time, best of the best. We're really skating through the evening, but never fear. We've got more wonderful events ahead of us. Now that all of our forest friends have arrived at the table set for the grand feast, it's time for the opening speech. Each year, Reginald gives a tinsel-tingling speech before the snacking begins. Let's once again listen in.
Fair forest folk and festive friends, welcome to the greatest feast of the year, which, as you all know, is really saying something, because we love to feast in the Folktale Forest. We have a feast when a new shop opens. We have a feast when it's someone's birthday. We have a feast when someone finds a really beautiful pine cone on the ground. I love our feasts. But today is the feastiest of all feasts. It is our grandest, outstandingest, festive festival of fun. With all of us together, the stars sparkling overhead. Oh, look, a shooting star. I wished for that. I wished for that. As I was saying, I feel the utmost certainty that a wonderful year lies ahead when I see all of us gathered together. With our friendship, joy, and hope filling the air, it truly seems as if there's nothing we can't do. I have loved adventuring with all of you, sharing stories with you, and doing all sorts of super radical hedgehog stuff with you too. Normally, I say this about myself, but the truth is that you are all the coolest cats in town. And the coolest hedgehogs, humans, ducks, bats, dogs, let's just say the coolest critters of them all. So with that, I won't keep you from your delectable treats any longer. I will just say the traditional phrase, and the feast can commence. The grand feast food cannot be beat. So let's all sit and eat. Huzzah!
Hear, hear! Hear, hear!
It's a good speech. Great speech, Mr. Redge.
What a wonderful, beautiful speech. That really melted my cold, cold heart. Which is just cold, because, well, I'm Jack Frost. I'm the creator of snow, you know. Everything around me is cold. Now, I've got to let you in on a pretty cool secret. Redge wasn't just speaking to his friends around the table with his speech. He was also talking to you, dear listeners. All of us here in the Folktale Forest have loved sharing stories with you and going on magical adventures all year long. And we can't wait for another year filled with more incredible journeys ahead. Don't worry yourself into a snow flurry. Jolly Holly Day isn't over yet. As the grand feast draws to a close and everyone has had their fill, Reginald leads the gathered guests in the Jolly Holly Go-Around. The best way to understand the Jolly Holly Go-Around is to observe it in real time. So let's tune in and hear what our Folktale Forest friends have to say.
Did everyone enjoy their dinners? Your apple pie was delicious. I actually don't think that one got passed around, Reg. I wonder why. Well, now that we've all eaten our meals, it's time for the Jolly Holly Go-Around. Oh, that's right, where we all share our most joyful moments and the things we are most grateful for. I'll start. I'm grateful for my best friend Reg and all of the fun things we get to experience together, and for my family and friends who make life magical. Ooh, me next. My Jolly Holly is you, Jonathan, of course. Thank you for truly seeing me and encouraging me to be myself. A cool, stylish, and talented hedgehog. Oh, shucks. Okay, now, Lugo the Bat.
My jolly holly is that I found a cozy cave to call my own this year. It's a wonderful place to hang out.
Nice. And what about you, Big Bad?
Oh, this year, I really learned how to let my true howl ring out. And to not be afraid to try new things.
I'll go next.
All right, let's hear it, Granny.
My jolly holly is baking with my granddaughter, Little Red. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la. Oh, what a big heart you have, Granny.
And the resident hedge witch, Zinnia Fig. What's your jolly holly? Oh, my jolly holly is watching all of Once Upon a Time's bushes and trees and flowers and leaves bloom and grow. That's a great one, too. Okay, let's see. Who's next?
My holly jolly for this year is that I got to host Snowtime, a Jolly Holly holiday special, and spend this quality time with all of you. I want to invite you all to take a moment right now to think of your own jolly hollies and share them with your friends and family. Here, I'll give you some time to do just that while we listen to the Branch Sisters serenade us with a verse from their famous tune, Jolly Holly Hedgehog Holiday. Did you all share your jolly hollies? Excellent! Now that we've feasted, paraded, and shared our gratitude, all that's left to do is head back to our hovels and fall asleep by the fire. Thank you all for joining me this evening for this delightful occasion. I hope you dream of beautiful snowflakes and snow friends coming to life and singing songs, or of sledding down icy slopes, or dream of making the perfect mug of hot chocolate. Yum! Before the fairy of the evening star comes by to sprinkle stardust on your door, and we send you off to a land of dreams, let's check in one last time with Reginald and his best friend Jonathan. I think that will be the perfect way to close out this holiday celebration. Don't you?
I had no idea you could dance like that, Jonathan. What were those fancy moves? The shopping cart move? No, the other one. Oh, the sprinkler. Yes, you'll have to teach me that one. You got it. What a magical night. I agree. Feasting and dancing. So much to be thankful for. Oh, I feel a little blue all of a sudden. Why's that, Reg? Well, it's over. And I have to wait until next year. Oh, don't worry, friend. Remember, Jolly Holiday is here to remind us of all of the amazing and fun things we've gotten to do over the entire year. There is no shortage of adventures to be had. Remember when we went into the den of a ghost pirate? Oh, you're right. And we helped Sherlock Nettlesby solve a case. Yes, there was also that time we went to Once Upon a Con, and you wore the best dragon cosplay. That was when we learned all about Nichelle Nichols, a true hero of history. You're right, Jonathan. Jolly Holiday may be coming to a close, but there's so much to look forward to. I mean, Think of all the new snacks we'll get to try. That's the spirit. Oh, and all the new outfits. And you're going to teach me your dance moves. We've already discussed
I can't
that.
wait, my friend.
There will be so many
I
cool
can't wait.
dreams. Oh, and then there'll be all these sort of feasts. Of course.
From all of us here in the land of Once Upon a Time, happy jolly holiday to one and all!
Hey listeners, what would you create for the Jolly Holly Parasol Parade? Download the coloring page and decorate your parasol or fancy umbrella and have your grown-up email it to us at dorktalestorytime@gmail.com. A link to the color page is in our show notes. This has been a John and Character production. Today's story was written and produced by Molly Murphy. Special thanks to Kyle Elliott, who voiced the character Jack Frost. All other characters were performed by Jonathan Cormur. Sound recording and production by Jermaine Hamilton at Hamilton Studio Recordings. Now, go be the hero of your own story, and we'll see you next Once Upon a Time.